Hello my dear friends, welcome to IMS GATE Academy. GATE results are out and you must be looking out for colleges for which you can take admissions in the M.Tech program. So my dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss about India's #1 university when it comes to research. The university which is exclusively meant for higher studies. It's none other than your favorite IISc Bangalore. So my dear friends, I know that whenever you start your preparation for this examination, your target is to reach this university through this GATE examination. So my dear friends, what I am going to do in this video? We are going to discuss some important topics like what was the cutoff score of the last candidate to take admission in IISc Bangalore. Also, which all branches for you are eligible through your GATE score in mechanical engineering. You have given the mechanical engineering paper. So you must be knowing or you should be knowing that in which all branches I can apply, right? Then the respective cutoff scores also I will tell you so that it will give a very good idea that okay, I should apply in this branch, I should not apply in this branch. Because when you fill the IISc form, there are only 3 preferences that you are allowed to give. So it's not that if you are having a low GATE score and if you apply in the high cutoff branches, so the chances for admissions will be very less. So you should be applying in those branches which is around your cutoff score so that you have a good chance, fair chance of getting a seat. And finally, my dear friends, when it comes to mechanical engineering, what are the preferred branches and its placements? Placement as in I will tell you the highest package, median package and the average package in the most favored branches opted by the mechanical people, right? So 3 things I am going to cover. Number 1, the cutoff of the last student for every category. Number 2, the branches for which you are eligible to apply. And number 3, the placements for, in fact, the packages for those, the important branches, right? So let's get started. My dear friends, I am talking about mechanical engineering. So the number of intake in the mechanical engineering branch is 21. I repeat, it's 21. I am not talking about aerospace. I am not talking about computational data science. In mechanical, it is 21. And my dear friends, let me tell you that there will be some branches in which directly you can get admission through your GATE score. For example, in aerospace engineering, directly you will get admission through your GATE score, no interview, nothing, direct admission. But in mechanical engineering, there is a compulsory interview. That means your GATE score 70% will be taken plus 30% of the interview also it will be considered. Again, there are some branches in IISc like product design and development, like CDS also, where there will be some aptitude test also which students need to give. But for mechanical, it is GATE score plus the interview marks. So this is it. My dear friends, these are the areas of study which a student will have to undergo when he is taken or she is taking admission in IISc Bangalore. Solid mechanics, FEM, computer aided design, CAD, non-linear dynamics, vibration, technical acoustics, robotics also, nanotechnology also, biometrics, biomechanics, sorry, tribology, advanced manufacturing processes, material science, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, IC engine, combustion and RAC. My dear friends, these are the topics which you have studied in your undergraduate level and things will be familiar, but it will be on an advanced level. Not exactly the same, slightly advanced level will be there when it comes to the curriculum. Now my dear friends, the most important data for you which is there, and this cutoff is for 2024. This cutoff is for 2024, my dear friends. So the last year, and one disclaimer is there, please don't take this like don't be rigid about it. that if last year is the cutoff, to this year also will be the same cutoff. Please, there is nothing like that. Cutoffs can vary, it is only for your reference. You can just take an idea that okay, this is the cutoff last year, this year I may or may not get. So my dear friends, mechanical engineering students are obviously, I am not saying obviously, but if you are looking to go exclusively in mechanical engineering branch, why I am saying, because few students will prefer aerospace also, few students will prefer data science also, few students will prefer semiconductor also, depends on the branch. But if you are looking to go in mechanical, the last student in general category to take admission had a cutoff of 721, right? So I would say that if you have a gate score of 700 plus, you may consider to apply for mechanical. In aerospace engineering, similarly for EWS OBC, I am not telling the data, you can clearly see it, I will be telling only for general, rest you can take the idea about by looking at the chart. And the places where I have left vacant, its data was officially not available, that's why I didn't wrote anything. This data I have taken from IISc website only. Aerospace engineering, the mechanical score was 826. My dear friends, I am saying only for mechanical, please, I am saying only for mechanical engineering, right? So mechanical student, the last cutoff was 826. These are the mechanical paper scores, not aerospace or other scores, it is for mechanical paper. So it was 826. So one thing I can say that last year aerospace was in very high demand, maybe I don't know why, but maybe due to the some big companies like Airbus, Collins, all these visiting IISc campus, so maybe the craze is there. Computational data science is one of the branches in which there is a huge war for getting a seat, and let me tell you, many branches, as much as all the branches which is there like EC, EE, CS, every student will fight for a seat for computational and data science. For mechanical, the last candidate to take admission had a gate score of 796. So around 800, we can consider that if you have a good shot at the CPS, computation and data CTS. Semiconductor technology, for the general, the last student to take admission from mechanical had a score of 638. So if you are having a gate score around 650, so you can consider it, right? Smart manufacturing, yes. So one thing you will be seeing that, sir, OBC is having a the last student, yes, 672. It's possible. It's not that always general only will have a high score. Sometime in some cases, depending on the availability of seats, it may also possible. Nothing to worry about. In smart manufacturing, the mechanical student, the last score had had 649 gate score. So if you are having slightly less gate score, you can consider joining smart manufacturing. There is no problem as such. Robotics and autonomous system, very the branch which is attracting a lot of students recently is RAS, robotics and autonomous system. The student having a score of 792, he got a seat. So yes, students are attracted a lot to these days, because the future, as they say, is of robotics. So understandably so. Mobility engineering is one such branch which will come under mechanical as such, but it is an interdisciplinary, and it is made from, when you go in this mobility engineering branch, you will be learning electrical engineering concept also. Then EC, CS, mechanical, all the faculties will teach you. That means it's an interdisciplinary branch, and it has been recently started, wherein you will be learning about mobility. Mobility means electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles. So these concepts you will be learning in mobility engineering. So recently they have started seeing the demands of the industry, and you will be knowing that there is a, government is so much pushing towards hybrid vehicles, electric vehicles. So based on that, they have started. Placement data as such it's not available, but the prospects are pretty good and you can definitely consider joining it if you are having a lower GATE score. The last candidate to take admission was having a GATE score of 653. Earth and climate science 559, sustainable technologies, the data for general was not available, for OBC it was 559. My dear friends, one thing I can say that mechanical students would not generally prefer earth and climate science, although interest depends on you, it depends on you whether you want to go or not. Sustainable technologies you may, can consider. Out of this, I will give you a very good idea, or at least if you have seen the GATE scores, you can see that mechanical people will generally, if they are having a good score in whatever category applicable, generally they will prefer mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, computational data science and robotics and mobility. That means 4 or 5 branches they will prefer. 4 or 5 branches they will prefer. You can also prefer. In fact, the top 4 branches can be mechanical, aerospace, computational data science and robotics, right? So accordingly, whatever is your GATE score, you can apply. And finally, my dear friends, I would show you the highest package, median package and average package. This is for mechanical. This is for the recent year. Recent year highest CTC was 30 LPA, median CTC 19.9 LPA. That means half students are below 19.9, half students above 19.9. Average CTC is 18.4, right? So you can take out, you can, develop your conclusions based on this, whether you want to go or not. For CDS, computational data science, the highest package was 40 LPA, median was 26 LPA and average is 26.8 LPA, pretty impressive numbers. For RAS, robotics and autonomous system, the highest package was 48 LPA. Now you can see that why the students are so much attracted towards this, robotics and autonomous system. Understandably so, because they are getting a very handsome packages. 48 LPA for highest CTC, median CTC is 26.7 and average is 29.4, right? And for aerospace, we saw that a student who is having a GATE score of 836 or 826 is taking admission. Demand is very high, but slightly less packages as compared to its other other branches. The highest was 30, close to 30 LPA, median is close to 15 and average is close to 16 LPA. Packages is a different thing. It is your interest that determines, or which should determine that what specialization you should opt for. So my dear friends, this is it. I'll be keeping it very precise. So in this video, what I have told the cutoff, last student cutoff, what are the branches for which you can apply, and the placement details as far as the top 4 preferred branches by mechanical students are concerned. So this is it in this video. Thank you very much.